Now I'm going to show just a basic Kimura arm lock. I have a million different variations of this, but right now I'm just going to show you the basic. When the guy leaves his hands on the floor, okay, I'm going to grab his wrist. You can grab with your thumb or without your thumb, it's up to you. Okay, grab the wrist. Now I'm going to uncross my legs and sit up across his body. Now a smart thing to do when you do this is when you uncross your legs, try to tuck your foot right here, just like that, okay? If you uncross and sit up, he may hop across your guard and end up passing your guard, okay? So one thing I want to do to prevent that, as I grab his wrist, when I sit up, drop my foot right here, trapping his leg so he can't hop out, okay? Now I sit up across his body, wrap my arm around his body, or around his arm, and grab my wrist. From here, as I'm falling back, I keep my foot planted on the floor, and I scoop my hip out. Okay, I want to get out from underneath him. Now, I take this leg, bring it over across my legs. I want to keep his arm bent in an L shape and pinch my elbow tight to his shoulder here, and slowly just turn into him. Again, plant my hand on the wrist, uncross it up, drop my foot in, right behind his leg, wrap around, and grab my wrist. Now as I'm falling, make sure his arm stays in an L shape, plant my foot, scoop my hip out, turn towards him now on my side, pinch my elbow tight to his shoulder, and drive forward. Here it is from a different angle. Grab the wrist, uncross my legs, drop it into here to trap him, sit up across his body, okay, up on my elbow. I wrap over his arm, grab my wrist. Now as I fall back, plant my foot on the ground, keep his arm bent in an L shape, scoop my hip out, cross my legs. Now I want to keep this elbow pinched tight to his shoulder here, keep his arm bent in the L shape, and then slowly just turn on my side towards him, causing him to tap out. One more time. Grab the wrist, uncross, dropping my leg in the trap, sit up across his body, wrapping his arm, grabbing my wrist. As I fall back down, I plant my foot, scoop my hip out, turn on my side, crossing my legs, pinch my elbow tight to his body, and slowly turn towards him. One thing that can help you remember this, a lot of guys will grab the wrist, uncross, and sit up through here, forgetting how to do it. For a fight situation, grab here. Now think about, as I sit up, think about elbowing him across the face so that I remember to come up over his body. Okay, I come here, boom, come right over the top of his body, then grab the arm and sit back and catch it.